Now, hello everybody. Folks, say something. All right, hang on. Damn you, OBS, every freaking time. Yep.
Do that too.
We'll get there together.
Okay, now all of the Discord folks should be coming through. Say hi, Discord folks.
Hello.
Hi, Discord.
Hey.
Hi, ceiling. I mean,
What's
why they?
Huzzah!
Oh, I spawned and died. Wonderful.
And kudos.
Oh, I gotcha.
What the frell is going on?
Okay, so how are audio levels, everybody? This is the first time I have done this since getting this computer back set up here. I brought it to Draggor House for the recently completed First Squared. If you are new to this, hello, hi, I'm Draggor. This is my model with my fantastically broken hands, and it makes me giggle.
So it's your Doctor Strange version?
Hey, you gotta play with a handicap.
Basically.
Oh no, Doctor Strange! Yes, these are my Doctor Strange hands. Magic isn't real, and that's why they're still like this.
Wow, your hands have always been magical for me, Draggor.
Hey, I don't want to get kicked off Twitch. Holy shit!
Okay,
Redlining.
well,
okay, I
what's
gotta
your
take
filler
that
subject
down.
today?
Xander, I have boosted way too high.
After that.
Stop trying to shoot me with it. Ow, can of soup. Wait, I'm eating a can of soup.
Okay.
What a
Don't eat me.
The guest that we will have today is Photonz, whom back when conventions were still a thing, you've seen many wonderful people work the sound and light rigs at furry conventions. Everything from small Midwest cons all the way to Anthrocon and BLFC.
Yes, and I can attest to it. He does amazing freaking work. He did the lighting to my concert that's on my YouTube channel.
Yeah. It is all kinds of awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Benny, wahoo!
Wahoo!
Okay.
Yeah, I never
Is
seen one on the back
Photonz in this chat yet? Not yet. Therefore,
Okay.
a couple of announcements and things. Now that First Squared is done, thank you to everyone that either checked this out during it, or checked out the multi-stream, or just any of our paneling. Thank you so much. We raised over $11,770 for Hawes, our local charity. Wow. There is more that will get added to that because our convention store with charity offerings is still open, even right now. You can either find the link at firstsquared.com or go directly to firstsquared.square.site, and that is where the con store is. We are doing a single production run. Nothing has been made or ordered yet, but the art you see there is complete. So if you've gotten anything from us before, you know that the art assets, we're very lucky to have some fantastic stuff. This will be the first year we have an all-over print for the shirt. So if you've been to BLFC and seen their style all-over prints, we're getting something like that. What else? Once we close that store, which will be probably tomorrow or Tuesday, we will tally up everything that is the charity portion and have an official First Squared 2021 charity total.
Huzzah.
Let's go with the opposite of charity. Starting tomorrow and lasting through March 15th, there is a strike for the workers of Amazon that are trying to unionize. So, in this digital world, not crossing the picket line means don't order from Amazon. Don't do Prime. Don't do Prime Video. Twitch is owned by Amazon. So next week, I will be doing a stream somewhere, but not on Twitch. The days were from March 8th to the 15th, I believe. I retweeted something. If someone can find a link or info, post it in the YouTube and Twitch chats. Good luck, comrades, and hopefully we can do more to undo this hell, this living hell that is capitalism.
Yes.
Oh, to dream. Here. Oh, to dream.
This is my favorite opening to a show yet. Hell yeah. Okay.
Way to do it.
Soup is delicious, though.
So I see Photonz is in the game. Let me do a prod.
Yeah, do a reconnaissance
Good,
to see how
good
they're doing.
prod.
He's doing.
Yes, a
The Draggor
prod
does
in
prod.
double quotation marks.
A helpful prod.
A helpful prod.
A helpful prod.
So many
A
things.
friendly stick.
Speaking of Amazon,
Oh no.
There's nothing wrong with the friendly stick. It's got a smiley face.
it's in their
No,
brand.
the only friendly stick I want are the part 1 and 2 friendly stick in the arm of the COVID vaccine needle.
I'm sure that's got a smiley face. Because it turns you into a lizard and you scurry off into the swamp.
It's like I see this as a
okay,
total
you're
win.
really trying to sell the point, are you?
I know, right?
Look,
No, but I was actually kind of upset because I went to my HR people at my work and I'm just like, hey, are we like on a list for something? Because we're like, you know, we're retail workers, we're frontline workers. And they're like, yeah, nope, no plans. I'm just like, what?
No, your frontline workers. That means you're last.
The fuck?
That's not how it works. It goes to the rich people first.
all right, I just
You
fragged
fool.
Obi-Yin Kenobi.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we're going. Speaking of unfettered capitalism, let's do Star Wars themed.
We need more money for the death ball. Why do we need more money for the death ball? The first one blew up. Well, that's why we need a second one.
Do y'all remember the skit that came out before, like right before Revenge of the Sith dropped?
Yes, I remember many of them.
We need a name for it. Giant Hurt Ball.
Hell
Xander, you remember that, right?
yeah, Planet Death.
Ow.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
No, not today.
What was the line?
I'm
The
lucky
initial
you
line.
are.
He
You
does the
spawned right by
drawing
your
like
own
straight
tower.
out
I
of
spawned on my own fucking thing. I'm sorry for
Hudsucker
that.
Proxy.
Mic check. 1, 2.
He puts
my
the piece
God.
of paper.
Hello?
It's like, do you know what this is? A booby.
A movie, yes.
I told you not to call me that
I hear no
anymore,
one.
ass.
Great.
The original
Oh,
fucking.
Draggor right in the teeth.
All right, I'm gonna
whoever
do
that
another
was,
prod.
very quiet.
I mean, that was Photonz that just
I
joined.
saw
Didn't hear
Photonz.
anybody and left.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah,
did
what's
a
that?
mic check,
Mic
and
check,
he was
hi.
super quiet, and I didn't mind.
I'm gonna go to the live
interrupting.
channel and then tell him to join that. So hang tight.
Oh, no.
Hi, Xander.
Hey, should I be here? No.
Yes.
Okay.
I am rusty at this. I apologize, everyone. We'll
Things
get to
happen.
talking about AV stuff soon. There's Photonz.
Well, this is all AV. I mean, this is like.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Photons, are you there?
Y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, talk more. I want to get your levels right.
So, I cannot hear any of you. I'm gonna try rebooting.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna be an interesting one.
Sure is.
You can't hear us? Oh no. Well, it's a game now.
It is. It is. Go figure. Go figure the AV person is having AV problems because, you know, Murphy's Law is a smelly pirate hooker. Not that there's anything wrong with sex work. It's just the combination.
Right?
Look, if you're going to plunder
insult
booty, at
loaded.
least get some coin, right?
Right. if you do something well, don't do it for free.
Exactly.
What the Joker said.
Oh God, that's right. I still can't get over how much the third one was such blatant propaganda. Boys in blue coming to the rescue. That didn't age well. I mean, it was tone deaf at the time as well.
Oh, here comes the boys in blue. Yeah, totally. The whole, yeah.
All right, so Photonz is still here.
Are you saying that? Oh, I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
I just told Photonz to double check audio output in Discord. We'll see what happens. Ace Windu, yes!
I'm thinking, like, did Bane set up the block in Seattle? Like,
Oh my god.
weird now, right?
There are a lot of people. Holy crap. Hello, everybody. Okay,
Hello, people.
I'm going to do a quick drop into the other chat and do a quick reminder of the timing of today. So, Xander, I will be right back. Hello, folks.
no.
Okay, I forgot to do the final announcements for today. Photonz is rebooting and hopefully is going to get audio working shortly.
Yeah.
As usual, I will always leave the server up, but in particular, the hangout and shoot the shit audience participation portion, that is going to be limited just until 6:30 Central Time today, because there's a big deal wrestling thing that airs at 7, and I need to get food in between Doom and that.
Oh, is that this thing that
Who's overrated? Get a can of
Xander was
soup.
talking about?
Yes.
Oh, wait, I can double jump. Holy shit.
Xander and I are very much into all elite wrestling, and this is the Revolution pay-per-view. The final match of the night is going to be, and I quote, an exploding barbed wire death match. I'm
gonna
sure
die
I'm
on
going to be
wrestling
squeamish for
tonight?
that because people are going to unnecessarily bleed, but it involves two of the best wrestlers in the world right now, Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega. So huzzah.
Huzzah.
Well, they
Xander,
must-
I was just talking about
Huzzah.
John Moxley and
Oh,
Kenny
yeah.
Omega are going to kill each other in what I quote an exploding barbed wire death match.
Yes.
Yikes.
Exploding barbed wire.
Ean Bing.
So-
oh
Kenny
my
Omega
god.
must be good because I actually know that name.
Photonz is back. All right, I'm hopping back in. Okay, can you hear me, Photonz? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Still can't hear you guys.
Hey,
Oh no.
Damn it.
what happened now?
Give me a few minutes. Let me see if I can figure this out.
Yeah, your mic's low, right?
The mic is also low, but I can do a boosty thing if I have to.
Boosty boosties.
The Discord boosties.
Well, you guys can hear me okay, right?
Yeah, you're silent.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me see if I don't know why. It's done this before, and I've had to reinstall all of it. How about now? Is that less quiet?
Oh, that is better. We can hear you better.
Yeah, we can hear you, but if you
Yeah.
can't hear us,
Give me a minute.
Okay.
and like to be clear to everyone
Standby.
listening, last night I helped Photonz get everything set up. Cyrus
Oh, no.
dropped in, and we were playing a bit, and we had everything perfect. Everything was
course you
ready to
did.
go.
Of course. And then the
course,
the
this would do
gremlins
this
and the proto molecule interfered with your system.
And it worked perfectly yesterday.
Because why the fuck not? What's physics? Here comes the proto molecules.
Jumbles, did
Alright,
you make it
that
through
show.
season 5 of The Expanse? Also, don't watch that this week because Amazon boycott.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I can watch it my way,
Well, okay, yes, we're
that's
no
true.
strangers to piracy.
Word.
but in theory, I suppose I could not watch it.
Oh,
yeah,
I mean, if
no,
you watch
I
it,
haven't
just don't
even-
give them the viewership.
No, I haven't even opened the folder yet.
Season 5 really is wonderful. Alkali and Xander, you are still in Season 4, correct?
Yes.
Let's see.
And I will download them so that we have them. So that we don't have to go places.
Oh, actually, I wanted to ask Xander. I started
Yes.
watching the new Animaniacs. Have you watched that yet?
Hell yeah.
Oh, so good.
It is
Like,
good.
so
We're like 4 to 5
incredibly
through.
good.
I do need
Yeah.
to acquire that. What streaming service is it on?
Hulu?
Hulu.
Oh, yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
Hulu. Honestly, I don't know why specifically Hulu is probably bad, but I do assume...
You still get ads even though you pay.
Yeah, fuck them.
That's pretty bad.
That's bullshit. For those who don't know, there was a period of time where the reason everyone bought cable TV is so it didn't have ads.
Oh man.
Lay gasp.
Then we're like, oh no, we work on an ad-built economy. We fucked up.
But that's just it. The ads don't do anything.
Hey, HBO's been running
They do
strong for how
psychological-
many years? No ads.
Yeah, like HBO, Showtime. Showtime's had its ups and downs as far as the various premium networks, but those are the original Netflix and what have you.
Yeah.
But
Hey, and
yeah,
it goes to
original
show
Netflix.
HBO content usually is higher tier than most other TV.
oh yeah, we've talked about it on the
Congratulations.
stream before. Where Jumbles, you remember? I don't know how much you remember this or not, but on our mom's side of the family, we're a bunch of Sicilian immigrants, like literally
Hey.
mob ties Sicilian immigrants. Photons, are you there? Do you hear us?
Oh, mic's not even registering. What the hell?
We hear you
Well,
a
it's
little
we hear
bit,
you.
a little quiet.
But it's okay. We can hear you good.
I can do some
We can
adjustment.
hear you good enough.
Maybe it's dis.
I don't think Photons can hear us.
I don't think you can hear us either.
This is unfortunate.
Maybe he doesn't even have
No,
ears.
I'm
Did you ever think
sorry.
about that?
I can hear you guys just fine.
yeah, we
Okay.
hear you. You're good.
Well, so it was
Hooray.
my external monitor.
Why is there a man on the
What?
wall?
I'm dead serious, man. I have this Dell that sometimes it pipes everything audio video into it. So like I just have it duplicated, but sometimes it's like I want to be your microphone and your speakers, please. Because
Yeah.
I'm a Dell.
Oh
So-
no.
It's okay. I am going to try to disable it. Do I have time for that, or should we just?
Is it
go
gonna
for
like take over in the middle, or now that you have it set, you're good?
I don't know.
I would just go with what you got.
Let's try this, and if it goes to hell, it goes to hell.
Bigger screen. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, no problem.
So okay, let's
We're
get
there.
this thing going.
Let's get
Welcome,
this party
Photons,
started.
to DooMing with me, Draggor. You are our guest.
Hey.
You are one of the prominent AV people. At least in that's my understanding as far as all of the cons I go to. The number of times I have seen you in back working the boards, setting up, tearing down, all that jazz. We have hung out a bunch at the various cons over the years.
We sure have. It's been really good times, and I have to say, it's always a pleasure to see you there, and always a pleasure to see you hosting and making me crack up, because there's so many times where you're working at front of house, and the guy on stage is not making you laugh as much.
No, it was me.
No.
I always appreciate, like, both, you know, it's happened during Draggor Show, during our various improv stuff. You are one of the people that very effortlessly can embody the character of back of house or the light stage and sound stage.
front of house.
Front of house, sorry.
Front of house. Yeah, no worries.
Yes,
So,
educate us, please. Okay,
Yeah,
so
back of
let's jump
house-
right into it. I want to ask, what are the
Yeah.
common terms that you would like more people to know about in your profession of AV in the context of furry conventions?
Oh, geez.
Wow.
And if you...
Term? I like the terms of always treat your technicians and designers with a delicate glove and be kind to people. Those aren't really terms, but those are things I desire. Because everybody's working really hard, and a lot of times people are on like 16-hour days, and their ninth cup of coffee, and Adderall and whatever else they need. So just remember that they're cats and dogs and people too. But terms, front of house is the like the tech node, as people have called it, or the stage that everybody sits on at the back of the room typically, or the back of the theater. So that actually comes from the term back of house, because back of house, the house is actually the lobby. So
Oh.
the back of the house is where the ticket booth and all the not production managers,
And all
but
the booze.
all the booze, the bar, whatever's there, So people selling in the lobby area, that was back of house, and then front of house is the tech area, and then backstage, we all know, is backstage.
Yeah.
So those are
Huzzah.
good terms. Yeah,
Hooray.
and then another term that everybody can remember is their stage directions. So So
Exit stage left. I know that from the Panther.
Right. So just
Yeah.
remember that left is right, right is left, up is out, and in is down.
Yeah,
So-
the world is stage.
All right. So when you get a direction that says stage left, what does that mean if you are in the audience, and what does that mean if you are on the stage?
If you're on the stage, stage left is your left. If you're in the audience facing the stage, it's your right.
I picture the stage as a negative, like a minus symbol, like in math. So it's like the opposite. It's like, yeah, negative right. So I just go the opposite of whatever stage is.
We have really quick. We have Skylar in the chat who claims to be an imposter, and Skylar ramped up and learned vMix, which is what First Squared used for all of the video switching stuff. So as far as I'm concerned, that Skylar, you are AV tech.
Yeah, absolutely. vMix is I think Fur was posting some things about it. It looked like a really cool piece of software. I'm an OBS guy myself and Blackmagic user as far as video switching is concerned. And that's just because I think they're a little I've not used vMix. I heard it's as simple as OBS, but I really like things, to be and done. That's it.
vMix is pretty slick. I would say it is similar to OBS. There's a lot more it can do. There's a lot of weirdness between both of them. I would say neither of them are particular paragons of good user interface. But once you learn the vMix way of doing things, you can do a lot with it. So, like, for personal use, I'm just doing OBS. But, one of my hopes, now that First Squared is done, for example, I talked with Boozy on it, so I hope to do this. I want to try... Boozy sometimes does call-ins for lawyers and liquor stuff. So I want to try and help get that set up, like classic radio show call-ins. I want to try and do...
Does he need lawyers for that?
Huh?
Does he need lawyers to call in?
I think he has people lined up that he wants to do it already. It's just a matter of, like, doing that through Discord is a massive pain in the ass.
Oh,
I know my lawyer would be down.
Wait until you hear the shit about my client.
Oh, boy.
His law firm, you'll get a kick out of it. His law firm is called Photonic Legal. Not even kidding. So,
nice.
That's kind of cool.
All right, so for AV stuff and FurCons thing, what was your first
I have a question,
FurCon you ever...
actually.
Oh, go Xander. You go first.
Yes. I have a question, because for me, I got into AV because I was the only one in the house who knew how to set up a Nintendo Entertainment System. So I already felt like I had privileged knowledge, and I became the AV person of the house. Is that how you started too, or were your family hip on the AV stuff?
Oh, I'm actually a second-generation lighting designer.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah, my dad taught me to use the VCR when I was 2.
What?
Yeah, so he taught me how to use the VCR because he was renovating the house, and I would just change my own videos.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Pretty cool.
Holy shit. I thought it was cool when I was able to record my Nintendo game endings. I thought I hacked the system.
Exactly, or recording cartoons on Saturday morning. You're like, this is the best thing ever.
I'm a pirate. Yeah.
Exactly. Well,
Yar, fiddle-dee-hee.
We didn't understand those concepts yet.
Well, that's it. Yeah. I think you're technically not a pirate if it's off broadcast, as long as you don't use it for money.
Yeah, you would have to rebroadcast it to do some form of that, right?
Yes, I'm like 99.95% sure.
Right.
Ooh.
You cannot rebroadcast, or the FBI will come to your house.
That's right.
Yeah, all those FBI warnings. You have to get to a certain scale for them to get drawn to you.
Oh, who listens to that? I mean, what?
All right, you're showing Sonic the Hedgehog to 5 people. We need to shut this shit down.
That's it, man.
This cannot stand.
Well,
Sega's not getting their monies.
It's really not that hard to license Sonic if you really want to.
Really?
Really?
I'm just saying. Yeah, dead serious. I did a convention once where we licensed Sonic for the con.
Oh,
So-
sweet. I can make a shitty phone game.
You totally could, man. I mean, wait, no, don't do that.
I know, but
Hey, Xander, did you know the world needs another runner game?
yes, it
Oh.
does.
What about one of those cool Excite Bike style games?
Ooh, we don't have any of those.
Yeah, or like the like ragdoll physics bike games where you like fall and then you kind of like die and float forever.
I can't believe my brother's trying to get me doing like some fucking microtransaction bullshit. I'm like, come on, man.
Come on.
He made me Biden. That's how mad I got. He made me Joe. Like, come on, man.
Microtransaction bullshit.
Emperor
Yeah, I mean you could
Palpatine.
Help me.
Palpatine.
Oh, and then I
hilarious.
see on there Yin Yin Binks, exit stage Yin.
Exit stage Yeen.
I feel
I'm
like
the
my
I'm the
name
overgrown
is not
kobold.
creative enough for this now. That's all
For
right.
the it's apparently Kobold Week, so I'm celebrating.
A lot of the text
getting
chat has
shot
moved
a lot.
quickly. So really quick, the video server used for First Squared. If by video server you mean for when we did the Speakeasy movie nights, it is a software called Owncast. OWNCAST. Very easy to set up. It does its own RTMP server built in, so all you got to do is forward the port to it, and then the web server by default runs on 8080. It's very easy. Their config file is dead simple, so like either to use FFmpeg to stream a video at it, or to just point your OBS or other broadcast software at it, as similar to how you broadcast, to Twitch or YouTube here. It's very, very, very simple. The big thing you got to watch out for, because we did this test with the Sonic video that Xander mentioned, was
That never
at
happened.
least as far as the internet in Draggor House, the upload speed, it went to shit at like around 12 people watching.
Mhm.
The
I'm a big
bandwidth
fan
I
of Sonic
have
the
in
Hedgehog
Chicago, I could probably support 20 people. And that's just with the default bitrate. If you lower the quality and downsample and all of that, you can obviously support more people, but that takes a lot more CPU usage. But I'm going to stop talking about that because I can go on to that for a while. I want to talk to
that's all
Photonz
good.
more.
What's up? Talk to me.
So
Well, I'm
I always
trying to
like
drag
asking
people.
because I don't remember. Well, so one, what it was your first furry convention, and then two, I don't remember. What's the first FurCon we officially met at?
Oh gosh, now it's like digging in the files. First FurryCon. First FurryCon I went to ever, or as an attendee, or
As an attendee to
a-
start with, like, did you go to one first, or were you always working them first?
I've always the first FurCon was actually Indie FurCon a few years ago.
Oh, really?
Maybe like 5 years ago. Yeah. And that was the first one I went to as a attendee. But as far as like coming in as a staffer to help with setup and teardown, I don't know. I can't remember. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wait,
I
could it
can't
have
remember
been,
at all.
'cause
Where
if
were
it's
you
with-
on the night of?
If it's within the
Yeah,
past
right?
5 years, how likely would it have been MCFC?
I would say like 30%.
And then how likely would it have been an Anthrocon, for example? Like, when did you first start working those?
0% for Anthrocom. I was trying to think it's either MFF or MCFC, but I cannot recall.
It's one of those where we've all been doing cons, like so many of them, and long enough. It's like, yes, it was a con. Huzzah!
No.
We're conning. We're conning. It's the best. So
But yeah.
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna go with MCFC just because I freaking love MCFC. But for sure, Indie FurCon was the first convention I went to just for fun, as far as
Nice.
FurCons. So that was really awesome, and I had a great time. And And
That
I
was
hung out
at, I think, the hotel they've been at for a little bit now, or was that an older hotel?
I don't know.
Was it the hotel where we weren't allowed to fursuit in the fucking lobby?
with the
No.
staircase to heaven or whatever.
Yes.
the
No,
fuck?
no, it was not that one. I don't
Okay.
think. Yeah, I think it was the year after that because I think
Stay
I
out
heard
of the
stories.
lobby.
Let's
Oh,
not
yeah.
go to the lobby. Let's not
Yeah,
go to
right.
the lobby.
Let's have a costume party, but those masks that you want to wear, just don't do that.
Please.
You know, it like
Just don't do that.
BLFC, they figured out the appropriate thing. They clearly defined where you can and cannot wear a mask because they are a casino, and they're like, you must be like in the early contract negotiations. Everything was fine and dandy. The resort, the Grand Sierra Resort and Hotel and Casino hadn't had an event like that yet because those first 2 years, BLFC was like a scrappy small con startup. But the part where, like, all right, it's time to be serious. This isn't fun and games.
Tycho's gonna love you calling him Scrappy.
But, like, their hotel security is like, we are a casino. You can wear your fursuit heads in any of these places. But make no mistake, if a fursuit head so much as crosses the corner of what is legally casino floor carpet, there is a chance they will be tackled and the head will be ripped off. Because unlike every other con that has to bring in, for the most part, their own security and safety, the casino security do not give a fuck about what event is going on there.
They don't.
Yeah.
They are no business, or all business, no play.
Yes.
The coolest thing I thought at BLFC was people gambling in fursuit, headless. I know it ruins the magic, but it was kind of cool, to see
Cool.
like dude in sunglasses, old lady, guy in a business suit, furry.
The whole ruin the magic
giant
thing
blue
has
dog.
very much aged, and people are more cool about it. People are like, "Hey, people are gonna get freaking heat stroke."
Well,
Right, exactly.
it's good that they keep the casinos cold.
Yeah.
That's one of the nicer parts of indoor shooting at BLFC is that whole place is routinely well chilled.
Well, and they have the cool casino trick, which is the atomizers in the lobby, so everything smells so nice.
Well, that's a double-edged
Atomizers?
sword. If you're a genetic reject like me, there's the chance that they put the wrong shit in it and it's an allergy and asthma trigger.
Yeah, I feel you on that because I have both of those problems too. So I
The
100%
first squared-
feel you.
Yeah, the first squared hotel has those things, and the ones they put in it is an agitator for myself, and I know QQH. So, the first thing we do, because, like, it's in the contract, but the first thing we do is that friendly reminder of, like, hey, saw those things are plugged in, unplug them before it gets to tomorrow, otherwise, see line item. So,
We were telling you about.
uh-oh, Photonz,
Fair
your
enough.
voice just went quiet choppy. Try saying something again?
Oh no! Yeah, try reconnect. Ipap or pa'a?
Eep up or
Aha, I hear you again. Hooray!
Oh, you're back.
One of my
okay.
fellow robots.
I,
robot.
I have learned that this headset mic I think might be on its last legs just now. So,
Oh no!
I just got fragged by Don't Pee on Grogu.
I just
I
exited
mean,
by accident.
generally good advice.
Don't pee on Grogu. I mean, most people
Probably shouldn't.
Dear
Wait a minute,
Persona
no.
Outreach Society, is Gaius playing?
Oh,
I'm only guessing.
Maybe.
I don't actually know.
we have other dir.
Oh, Fur has joined. I see Fur in the...
Sure,
Yay! Or is it a
What?
fake fur?
the most original name. There's
it
only
an
one
original fur?
in the furry fandom.
Did you know he created
You
the
might
furry
have heard.
fandom?
Fur did
Yeah.
invent the furry fandom, and I need to have
Yeah, he
Fur on
totally did.
as a guest to tell that story again sometime.
It is the best story, but I won't spoil it because it's so good.
Okay, so I guess what else do I want to ask? In all of the shows that you've worked, because you've done theater, concerts, furry conventions, other conventions. What are things you learned that differentiate how furry does it, or is it not that different?
So there's a few things different. I would say furry is as close to most other fan conventions, is what I call them. So like anime conventions, Comic-Con.
I heard they call them Smurfs.
Yes.
Smurfs. What? This is new. What is this? Tell me what the
Help me,
Smurf is.
Dragger.
Small.
Something military.
Oh no,
something,
school
something,
military. Something for the letter U.
Undergraduate. No, I don't know.
Well, I'll just say Smurfs, but I hope I won't get in trouble for saying it.
The
It's
F, I
basically
think, is
supposed to be anyone
fraternal.
who's not commercial, like a commercial convention, like
Yeah.
a company.
Right. So
Oh.
I've done those sort of conventions, trade shows, and things like that. What was the question? It was what was my favorite? What?
Well, what's similar or different
Oh,
about
what's similar or
FurCon, just from the AV operational perspective that folks might not know?
As far as the operations, if you are well versed in most corporate live events, you will be okay at a FurCon. But what you really have to have is you have to have this multi-faceted set of chops. You have to be good at video. You have to be good at meeting room setup. You have to be good at all the facets of audio, video, lighting, lighting, audio, set design. If they have a cool theme, that's always fun. So it really takes all of your skills to do a FurCon if you're going to do it really well. If you're a theater person, because there's a different theme or a different person or a different show on stage every couple of hours.
Yeah.
So like, for example, you could be doing the variety show, and then you could be doing a comedy show, and then you could be doing a rock band. So a lot of folks in the AV world, they do rock shows, or they do corporate, or they do theater, or they do broadcast video. It's not usually all of them in the same day. So,
right.
Yeah, so that's kind of how people are. Is they'll specialize. So, like, for example, when you study theatrical design technology, you'll pick a focus or two: lighting design, set design, audio, or costume design, things like that. I've actually met a ton of furries that were costume design majors, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of makes sense.
Rain, I think, that does. I forget their company name at the moment, but anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just got very distracted. Xander
No,
was
it's fine.
roaring right in front of me, and my rocket said hello first.
Well, I had to frag you, and then you fragged me. So we were chatting that way with shotguns.
Oh, and for anyone new here, the character Xander's playing is that big dinosaur-looking thing on the screen, and that special ability, you go into RAR mode, and you swipe
Press
claws.
F to RAR.
Yeah, press F to RAR.
I was having so much fun with that. I'm just saying. First, Xander, I didn't know that you had to click to RAR. I thought you just kind of like ran into them, and I was wrong. I was very wrong.
Nope, I got a RAR. Press
There-
F to RAR.
Yes, there was much education last night.
Well, I thought I was good at video games for a minute, and then I was just sorely told I was wrong. So it's all good. You live and you learn. Ooh,
You got the anime schooling of oh no, I met the real master. I have to go back to school.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
as far as this Doom shit, like, I'm good on here with this crew, but I occasionally hop into, like, the old clan servers that are still around, and that's where I know my skill cap is. Like, oh no. I'm
You're like,
not
oh
that
no,
good
these
anymore.
people's reaction times. They're like injecting jet fuel juice or some shit. They are on 15 Kickstarter energy drinks.
Have you guys ever done that human benchmark thing where you click the web page to see how many milliseconds you can do?
Oh, I'd love to do that actually.
Yeah, just type in human benchmark. Super fun.
Yeah, my reaction
mine-
time's pretty good.
Mine is 0.223 milliseconds, which is
Nice.
slow.
Oh,
I am, pushing a number above 20, so that's the thing.
is that something you can
Yeah.
train? Because I believe it. That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
You can train it, but as you get older, your perception gets slower. There's nothing you can do about it.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, like, we were talking about this last night a bit, too, is as far as, like, these Twitch first-person shooters, you know, they seem to be called boomer shooters these days, but games like this that are really, really, really that fast. Yeah. Oh, Jumbles, you haven't heard that before?
Boomer shooters?
Boomer
Wow.
shooters.
So true.
I am not old enough to be a boomer.
Technically, most shooters that people are into, it's more like boomers are a part of it, but it's more Gen Xers. But anyway.
Like Destiny 2? I mean, oh, wait, whoops.
But,
I'm a huge Destiny 2 player, at least I used to be, so that was like self-deprecating humor and
that's
stuff, you know?
fine. You can play whatever you like. But,
Hey,
like, if your reaction times are
God.
down, you just plan to shoot earlier, estimating or knowing, like, there's a good chance someone might be in my crosshairs when I turn this corner. And so you start compensating for your reaction time by, like, learning how people move in the game, learning your levels. Now, the people with excellent response times are doing this on top of that, so they'll always have the edge.
Ah, damn.
But, like, you can compensate for a lot of those things as long as you're not playing against, you know, the top tier people all the time. Go away.
What?
Jabba the
Screw
Yeen.
you.
Was that you, Jumbles?
All right,
Are you Jabba the Yeen now?
Yeah, I need to come up with something better. A
Someone
lot
else
of
don't yeen on Jedis.
Coyote.
So I just
A
took
lot
the
of-
human benchmark out of curiosity.
And
Yeah.
what'd you get?
214.
Yeah, there you go.
a lot of
Well,
old
here's-
like Mario Party and Kirby games would have like mini games that would test that
Oh, yeah.
over the years.
208.
So I think I got mine down to 0.11 was the best I ever did. Yeah. But that's like sitting on a toilet with a GBA in your face.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if that gives you an extra point or two.
Well, I would also like to say the one thing about furry cons that
It's 211
compares to
milliseconds.
every other kind of theatrical endeavor I've been based in is the attendees and the staff and all the people that come to the convention are the most thankful and nice and polite and complimentive people I've ever worked with.
There we go.
Nice.
That's the
173,
legit truth.
186.
Oh, that's
There you
your.
go.
That's you just did it.
Yeah. Also,
Nice.
I didn't mean to interrupt your complimenting of
No,
the
you're
first
fine.
people. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you're fine,
Oh,
man.
curious.
No,
That's cool.
I mean it, man. I mean it. It's you know, it's what made me feel like everything was okay to be part of the fandom. So I mean, like, it was the most welcoming environment. And as a kid who went through alternative education, not alternative like I was a bad kid, but
You
like liberal arts education, you know, art school.
did that?
Yeah, so like
wow.
my background is my university. I went to a liberal arts college, of course, and studied theater. After deciding that architecture really wasn't for me,
Yeah.
not that I didn't enjoy every second of architecture, because that's what I did when I was in high school. Was my internship at the University of Michigan. But what I decided is that I didn't like a lot of the architectural people. They were dicks. No offense to them. They were kind of dicks. Well, actually, all offense to them. Let's be real.
That's funny because the smart art people I knew who like had a thing for math were gonna do that because that's where they thought the money was. So that's what I mean. That those were the architecture people I knew.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and I was lucky because I had a internship job when I was in high school for like $6 an hour doing 3D CAD modeling for the architectural
Whoa.
firms and animation, because that's what I
Sweet.
really wanted to do was animation. I actually wanted to go to this school in Jersey. If anybody that's listening that's interested in animation or comic books, it's called Joe Kubert School of Cartooning and Animation.
I think I've heard
Joe
of that.
Kubert was one of the original X-Men creators, artists. I don't remember.
Oh, wow.
Off the top of my head while I'm trying to frag, but it was a really cool school. But unfortunately, I didn't have the money to go there myself. My folks said, "Hey, if you pay for it yourself, you can do it. But otherwise, guess where you're gonna go." So I went with that. But then when I went back to school the second time, I ended up paying for myself, which was good. That was a good learning lesson. So
Cool.
anyway, the theater world is also very similar to a lot of the stuff that you're going to end up doing at FurryCons. As I said, you really run into a lot of people who have studied theatrical technology because they're doing fursuits, just like I said, or people that are just into, you know, coming and learning the tech at the con.
What's the most favorite thing you've worked on in that sense, like for a show? Like what show have you most liked working on in that sense of sort of, say, a theater?
A theater show? I did. I work with a high school locally, so a lot of my professional career has been in children's theater. So I did a production of Little Shop, which is one of my absolute favorite shows. And,
I love that fucking musical.
Oh, it's my favorite. As a child, I had a Betamax with it that I just wore out. It was the best.
Oh my gosh, you had Betamax?
Betamax? I told you, 2-year-old VCR user, I'm just saying.
I didn't even have Betamax. That's amazing.
Yeah, Betamax was super cool. My pops was super into Beta.
Did you have S-Video?
You mean like... Yeah, I had a S-Video cable that ran to my computer in high school.
Oh, no, that's different.
Oh, yeah.
There was a weird SVHS. I'm sorry, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, SVHS?
Yeah.
I thought that was a record setting, but I could be wrong.
There is like a literally big VHS tape that is like a different version that the art students had to do for like 1 to 2 years.
Benny in the chat is
welded
mentioning
floppy.
they used SVHS.
Oh, kill me. No, sorry, I didn't mean that. I just mean that was so bad to work with.
Well, Draggor's doing a good enough job killing me.
I have gotten you so many times in this mess
Killed me
of
so
people.
many
It is
times.
comical, and I swear it is not on purpose. Go
Well,
away.
it's
Don't.
just because-
Whoever you just rarred, Xander.
I got a RAR.
I just need to remember that my little pea shooter weapon is pointless, and I need
I
to
was full
stop
of RAR
using
juice. I
it.
gotta get that shit out.
Qui-Gon Yin. Who is Qui-Gon Yin?
Who is Qui-Gon Yin?
I don't know. It's been there for
Liam
a while. Guardian
Liam
of the
Neeson.
Galaxy. That's
All right,
pretty
so
good.
to carry on from Xander's question,
Yeah.
what's been your favorite, or what's a notable instance or happenstance that is show related at a furry convention?
Ooh.
My favorite moment, I have two. One is, actually I have three that I can think of. Let's just be real here. So as a lighting guy, I live for what I call a tingle moment. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced these, but it's like that moment in a live show where the hairs on the back of your neck just stand up and you go, wow. And you got to pause for a second. Just yeah, for beauty or for something funny. Usually beauty is what gets me. I'm a big fan of beauty. So
when I kill on a joke, I get that feel. No
oh yeah,
jokes.
yeah, tingle moments.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just got killed by the Yeezy. Gosh darn it. Anyway, the first time I did the Whose Lion Is It Anyway? In the evening, the night version.
Mhm.
What do you call it? My brain is getting fragged. So the first time we did it, and you guys started singing Bohemian Rhapsody,
Yeah.
and then we queued it up. On
That was
my
MFF.
laptop. Yeah, that was
Oh.
MFF.
That
Oh.
was second stage
Yep.
MFF.
Yep. We queued it up on my laptop, and then I brought it in right on cue. That made me really happy. That was a really cool moment. And then
People still talk about that one.
Oh, really? That's great. Yeah, it was fun. You know, you don't get moments like that in life very often, so that one cracked my ass up. It was awesome. Big shout out to Greg, who said we should do that, because
Nice.
at the time, I was not sure where my limits were allowed to be. You know, like can I riff with people? Is it give and take? Is it, god damn it, disposable underwear?
Yes, all right, you're talking about the hair in the back of your neck moment. What just happened there is what I hope happens at least once every time I do this. Oh, that was perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love it.
Oh, disposable underwear.
Man.
You betrayed me for the last time.
For the last time, disposable underwear.
That's right.
If it's betraying you, that means you're not disposing of it, damn it.
Well, some people don't read the label.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
So then I'd have to say the other moment that I really relish in was I think it's 2014 MFF, when it was the second time that Fox and Pepper had performed together ever.
Wow.
And it was just a magical show, and I was new to doing furry conventions, and I had a lot of history of kind of bar gig rock and roll. So I got to work with those two cats. Well, Coyote and Fox, I guess.
Yeah.
And
cats. They're cool cats. Okay.
Cats, yeah. And I mean, it's been a blessing for all the years that I've got to do stuff with them. It really, really has. They sometimes things just click in live production, and that was one of those moments. There's a fan recording of it on YouTube. I shout out to whoever did that. Like, seriously, that was
There's a good
great.
chance that's on Silver Godamon's channel.
Yeah, I mean, it was really well done, and they actually white balanced the cameras really well, which is something you always see that doesn't happen so hot with fan recordings.
Yeah, you don't see much white balance these days.
No.
Damn it, Xander.
God.
What?
What? It was solid. It was solid.
I'm just mad you said it before I did.
hard to concentrate on killing people and do this. It's fun. so that was really another one of them. And then
Levin in the chat is saying the Bon Jovi concert's light rig.
Oh yeah,
what?
We went to a Bon Jovi concert.
Please tell me the whoa goes with the lights. The Bon Jovi whoa is like the Bon Jovi noise.
Yeah, whoa.
Whoa. Oh,
it's a Bon Jovi song.
It's
oh yeah, I gotta vocal fry that shit.
Bad medicine. That one?
Boomer music.
Boomer music. Not a big Bon Jovi fan, but I have to say the guy's talented and he puts on a good show.
He's got some songs.
Yeah,
he's a cowboy.
But my friends that I was working with earlier in the year, a band called I Am Dynamite, they were opening for him. So that was what was really cool. So I was there for the opening act. Yeah. But the lighting rig was really killer. I mean, it was robotic. A company called Tate Towers did it. I think they're out of Pennsylvania. Really famous, one of the first lighting companies ever to really push the envelope of what lighting design and stage design could be.
Cool.
So I mean, everything was robotic. It literally everything moved. They had kabuki drops. They had towers that went up and down by themselves.
What?
All the truss moved, and they did it in a semi-round, which was cool. So they had audience kind of in a U almost all the way around the stage. Yeah, super awesome show. Wow. I'm not usually a big arena rock guy. I like to be able to feel like the band can see me in a way.
Oh,
you know?
right, not like a huge crowd.
Yeah. You know, it's more intimate. That's what I really live for. But I have to say, it was really well done. And, you know, wow. More power to Tate and all of their team. Because they literally used every single trick I've ever seen in theater. There's only one other show that I saw use well, they didn't use projection mapping, but they had a ton of projectors. The only other show I've ever seen in my life that used every other trick that well was a Naruto musical in Tokyo.
Wait, did you say Naruto musical?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh
Naruto
my
He did
God.
say in Tokyo.
in Tokyo.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. You know, I just learned that in America they send kids to the Shadow Realm because you can't kill people here. I did not know about that whole thing.
What?
Wait, what?
Apparently in the
Oh.
fucking Naruto. I'm thinking Naruto.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
They
okay.
sent
Word.
people to the Shadow Realm because they couldn't kill them.
Here
That's
in
kind
America.
of what in the Spider-Man Saturday morning cartoon. They were laser guns and couldn't punch but could kick.
Oh, what the?
it's-
That's more effort.
That's the Ninja Turtles. That's the Ninja Turtles problem, where
Robots.
they would draw their swords and then kick them.
Yeah. You can't. You got to use for blocking.
Well, I mean, the
Sword for
original
what?
Turtles comic, which is one of my favorites, their original catchphrase was what? Turtles fight to the death, right? And then the cartoon was Turtles fight with honor, and I'm like, that's a
Yup.
little different.
Yeah, ninjas always known for their honor.
Yes, ninjas totally known for honor, right?
Yeah.
Like
Face-to-face combat. That's what the ninjas do.
exactly, exactly.
Like, wait, what?
Wait, so are you saying Klingons are space ninjas?
I
No,
would
I'm
say,
saying, like,
no.
No, the
Klingons are
opposite. Ninjas are supposed to be sneaky deaky and like stab you in the back. Where
Klingons
Like-
are space dwarves.
that's true.
I actually had that realization last week watching Star Trek. I was like, Klingons are space dwarves. Like,
Yeah.
legitimately space dwarves.
And
How the fuck did he do
Vulcans are space elves. Like that's
Yeah, pretty
literally
much.
Star
Yeah,
Trek.
Yeah, that's about
that?
right.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's literally the original Star Trek.
So,
Well, the
I do have to be
original Star
mindful
Trek-
of time today,
Oh, yeah.
which is
Sure.
unfortunate. So, due to various technical issues and what have you, Photonz, I give you the following option. We
Okay.
can conclude on your take. For those of you who don't know, who have heard Alkali, myself, and some others talk about the incident of parking lot OG Kush, Photonz was there for that. So you can
Yeah.
either, we can end on that here, or if you would like to come back and guest on this again, and we can go into stuff without the constraint of time, I leave that up to you.
I would love to put it to a vote in the chat. Go.
Chat, I'm kind of watching the Twitch and YouTube chats. Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear the parking lot OG Kush story, the photon perspective, now, or would you like to wait and we can have a bit more breathing room next time?
I mean, porque no los dos, but you know.
Well, I mean, I could. You are welcome to come back regardless. At this point, it's a matter of are we just doing that story now or next time?
Right. Well, let the fans decide, or the listeners decide. How many fans
You
do I
hold the
have?
fate.
My son, maybe. You know, he's not talking yet. He was
Oh,
so
I don't
drunk.
take my fans out till it gets a little warmer.
Yay!
Oh,
Thank
good
you,
call.
Jumbles.
Yeah.
Yay!
I got a couple of those little USB fans, by the way. Rock solid. Just saying. Little 5-volt guys.
It gets really hot when I bring out the OnlyFans.
Oh
I
my
don't know about you.
god.
Damn it. Okay, this is serving as an excellent conclusion. What I will do, the last 5 minutes I will do before going to the group chat for the final 30 minutes before wrestling happens, is I will switch this over to Instagib. And, yeah. So, Photonz, anything you want to talk about, bring up, reminisce about?
Yeah, I actually have some cool stuff kind of on my plate. Now, this is still in post-production, but I have a movie that's coming out that is about piano dueling. So the whole film was shot in a piano dueling bar,
Oh,
and
nice.
pretty much the who's who of the piano dueling world participated in the filming or were acting in it. So
I
the
love
entire-
that there's a piano dueling world.
like totally unbeknownst to
fuck?
me.
There's
Yeah,
a
right?
piano dueling bar
Quick and
in
the Dead of
downtown
Piano.
Arlington Heights, Xander.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah,
The Quick and the
yeah,
Dead of
for
Piano.
sure.
it's
Did you
literally
know
in a
that?
basement.
Fuck you. Meet me at dawn. Pianos. Bitch.
Well, the movie is called Duelers, and it's in post production, and it features my lighting design for pretty much the whole movie.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Amazing.
really cool.
What's it
really
called
excited
again?
about that. Duelers. Duelers.
Is there a movie
Dueler.
website for it yet? Is there a?
I
No, it
demand
is
satisfaction.
still in post production, but you can check out my IMDb page, which is my real name, which I am resident to give out, but that's okay. It's IMDb/Willem Pearson, WILM.PIERSON. So if you check that out, you can see it. That's a really cool project. What other cool projects? I am working with a really great theater group right now called One Off Productions. They're doing a lot of great stuff.
Where are they located out of? Because you've got a lot
they're
of
located-
Midwest folks here.
Yeah, they're located in Ypsilanti, Michigan. So when COVID opens up again, or when the world opens up from, I'm so dying.
We're talking about COVID or Doom?
Yes.
Fuck.
Definitely both.
God damn it.
So when the world opens again, post-COVID, hopefully we'll have a really great show. We're doing one of my favorite musicals, a version of Beauty and the Beast, using some really cool technology. So, and actually that is a kind of a cool segue, because the other tingle moment that I was talking about was at MFF, and it was when a bunch of furs did a song from Beauty and the Beast, and I had just finished doing the musical maybe 2 weeks before for another production, and did a bunch of live cues to the song that they were singing, and
That's
it was just absolutely
awesome.
gorgeous. It made me so happy. God damn it, Draggor.
I just lost a frag because I rocketed myself in the face, though.
Yeah, those are some projects that are going on. And it's also like I know a lot of people have had a hard 2020 and a really hard 2021, but you know, everybody in the entertainment industry has been hit really, really hard, and that's not a big area people are talking about. So you know, support your local theater guys, because we can't work right now. I'm on unemployment myself, which really stinks. And you know, same thing with the legal profession. A lot of people are losing their jobs. So a couple of industries. My wife actually just lost her job last week. So
What the
you know,
fluff?
it's been a tough week. So you know, make sure you guys support all your people the best you can. You know, call them, make sure they're okay. You know, if you can, you know, donate time and money to them, and I mean safely, of course. So, and wear a mask,
especially
everybody.
Yeah,
To wear a mask
when they come
Two
back.
if you want. Oh yeah, I'm more than ready. In these times, these trying times.
It's trying times.
These trying times. I've been doing a lot of live stream broadcasting, and the amount of respect you're given, I'm very spoiled because of Photonz. I really am, and theater, because both parts of that industry treat you, well, they treat you like an artist, because that's what you are. So, but when you're broadcasting someone's mitzvah and they want, you know, you to set up a laptop and turn it around to face the kid while he's giving his, he's reading the Torah, there's not a lot of respect given for that art.
No, you were there to perform that service. Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, so it's a little ego busting, but you know, you got to do what you got to do to survive.
There's good and bad ego busting. That's bad ego busting. Good ego busting is tripping balls on shrooms or LSD.
Yeah.
Or getting fragged constantly by Draggor, you son of a bitch.
Xander, did you notice one of the names? I'm assuming it's you.
What?
Kenny Omega.
Maybe the From Kobold? Yes, that is me.
No. There is someone with the name Kenny Omega.
Ah, shit!
We're gonna
No.
jump
Nice.
over to the other chat after this match, and I'm gonna find out either if it's someone in there who's having fun, or I'm gonna choose to believe it's actually Kenny blowing off steam before the exploding barbed wire death match tonight.
Hold on, if there's Kenny Omega,
It's a wrestling thing.
Kenny Omega without tits.
Did you watch any of the wrestling while it was no audience at all and it was just quiet?
Wait,
Draggor?
what?
We were watching all of
No.
it. The thing that at least like AEW did during that was they still had their wrestlers and like production crew there, so they set them up as the audience when 0 people were allowed. And then
I found it really, really cool and avant-garde. Like it was like watching avant-garde theater with no crowd. It was very cool in my mind.
so some are better than others.
Yes.
The 4 first round Japanese bracket of the women's eliminator tournament matches were like that.
Yeah.
And that's like 4 of the best matches I've ever seen. And
The,
it was
the production
gripping.
quality is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The camera angles, everything.
Oh,
was
yeah.
done well, you have to check that out. It's really well done.
I'm a fan of the production in wrestling.
cool.
The stories are cool too, and
Hold
the
on,
stunt
hold on,
work
you have
is
to hear this
amazing.
first. There is literally a J-pop singer that's her gimmick with a hard head. You cannot
Yes.
headbutt her. But she's a little J-pop girl with the hardest head in the world, and if you headbutt her, you will hurt. And it happens a lot, wouldn't you know it? It's so good. And she comes out and she does a J-pop full choreographed number first to start off her match.
Oh,
It
it's
is the best.
great.
It's the best. Maki Ito, I believe her name. M-A-K-I-I-T-O.
Yes. And then
She
who's
is cool,
the?
baby.
It's Hikaru Shida versus Rio. I don't remember their last name.
Well, I think it's an M word, but
Yes.
I know it's.
Also, I didn't
Makanaki,
realize.
maybe?
Oh my gosh, terrible with names. Sakura.
Give me a hint.
Akura?
I don't remember her first name though.
Shida or Asuka?
No,
or
Sakura.
Are you talking about Asuka
No,
from
What up?
WWE?
no. Freddie Mercury outfit.
Yes, that is Sakura. My bad.
But
Emmy.
what was the first name?
Emmy.
Emmy Sakura just posted a tweet. I think you mentioned this and I forgot. Trained both Hikaru Shida and Rio.
What? That's amazing.
Yes.
I actually didn't know that. I know she trained a lot of people, but that's great.
Okay, so
Why you-
I'm going
why
to
you
move
gotta
us
win
all
all the
to the
time,
main
Draggor?
chat, so hang tight. Okay.
Oh no, what's going on?
Hello, everyone. Hi, Fur.
Hey. Draggor, did you know that when you're in the lead, your real clone has the you're in first place marker over your head? Gotta love those new features.
Wait, it does or doesn't?
Does. All your clones don't, so if you're winning, I know who the real you is, and I will gauntlet you. Anyway, how are you?
Well, the Dragon one with the clones?
Yes.
I'm not salty.
Boy, I'm dying a lot.
Oh,
I'm dying a lot.
All right, which of you is Kenny Omega?
I'm Kenny Omega without
We-
tits.
We've all agreed that we're not going to disclose that, and you're going to have to live.
We're unionizing and saying we're not going to give the truth up.
Hey, if you don't tell me, all I choose in my head canon is it's the real Kenny Omega.
Exactly.
Look, we're going to let you
Real
live in that
Kenny
fantasy.
Omega.
We are not that mean.
Yeah.
Actually, let's be honest. If it was the real Kenny Omega, I know he's very good at video games. I would assume he would be good at this too.
Let's
But
be
the
honest.
video games is
yeah.
not dumpy bullshit. It's two different realms.
Yeah, this is like trying to find the red pixel on, a black square. This is.
I
Swear-
mean,
I
if that
mean-
black square is my newly purchased fucking monitor, I find it right away.
I'm saying just. Where's the Rumble Pack feature? Where's the high definition graphics, yo?
Where's that green
Dude.
coin?
Go play freaking Call of Duty if you want that.
Where's the blast processing?
Yeah, dude. I'm not even
Mode
activating any
7?
of my RTX cores.
What do you
don't
mean
have
this
any mode
doesn't have a
7 in
CD
this shit? What are you
drive?
doing?
Dude, where's the DLC? How do I open a loot crate?
Oh yeah.
You can send the money to
Play
Draggor.
Counter Strike. Yeah, you can totally donate to my coffee instead of opening loot crates. I'd be totally cool with that.
Is it Kofi or coffee?
I don't know.
It's
I
supposed
mean,
to be
haven't heard of it
coffee
now.
because that's the
I
I
don't
point.
say
think it's
2012.
coffee.
I know
I thought-
Kofi Kingston, so that's why I say Kofi.
I called
I
it
thought it
coffee
was
until
coffee.
Xander, I heard you pronounce it Kofi, and then you introduced me to the New Day, and I have called it
You
Kofi
guys are
ever
all
since.
wrong. You guys
That's
are all
funny.
wrong. It's Kovivi.
Oh
Kofi.
God, no! Let the meme die.
Dish.
Let the
Not
meme
Kofi.
fucking die, and let's hope bullshit people follow just as soon, so I can
Hey, don't
celebrate
say that
them
too loud.
just like Fuckface McGee that's dead recently.
But spray tans are so in right now.
It was Rush
God
Limbaugh,
damn it,
right?
Draggor!
Gosh.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ah,
good
There, I
riddance.
took care of it for you.
Good riddance.
What?
Rush Limbaugh.
Rush Limbaugh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rush-
There was
Oh,
yet
yeah.
again similar to Jerry Falwell, the whole "how dare you say something terrible about him being gone." I'm like, this is the dude that read the names of people who died of AIDS on air and was laughing and doing sound effects. Good riddance. He's dead and gone.
He was a heroin addict. You know that, right?
Of many things.
Hillbilly heroin. That's different. That was.
Hillbilly-
Oxycontin. Yeah. I mean, it's still
It is. Yeah.
almost heroin.
Oxycontin.
Yeah, Oxycontin. Still almost heroin.
Basically,
Not
yeah.
quite.
Oh, what I
True.
seen that Toffee Apple said reenactors are also suffering, and that's a pretty big.
Oh, that's very
like,
true, yeah.
Fandom subgenre too. I forgot
It
about
is.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I used to do that for
absolutely.
years.
What kind of reenactors? Because I mean, considering every single person I know that's a Civil War reenactor is also a very, very in love with the South in a Civil War sort of way.
Damn it,
I
Draggor.
think
Yeah.
good riddance.
Well, I have to say, as a lifetime live-action role player, we're hurting real bad too. Our community.
Oh yeah, no, it's hitting
Or,
a lot of people, but one
Ren
place I
fairs,
have
Renaissance
nobody is
fairs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's Bristol so much.
I miss working Ren fairs.
After this is over, I want to go to a not Bristol Ren Fair because there's other ones that just have different layouts and all that stuff, and I
Michigan
so
Ren Fest is
desperately.
The
really
one in
cool.
Michigan's actually
But
really
when this
awesome.
is over, it's going to be the
Yeah.
year like 3000. Do you think there'll still be Ren fairs, or will there just be like 70s fairs?
I mean, as
I mean,
long
that'd be
as
cool
you know
with
people
that.
aren't
Millennial
losing
fairs.
the properties, they will all
Yeah,
come
like-
back in some way, shape,
Gotcha.
or form.
Bristol
Yeah.
ain't going fucking anywhere. You
Yeah.
kidding?
Yeah,
But yeah, Draggor, if you're ever in Holly, Michigan,
I've heard of that one.
that-
That's one of the ones I want to go to.
Hey,
it's
Draggor,
really good.
come hang out with me because I know everybody because I used to work that fair with the jousting company. So holler.
Yes,
me know.
yes.
Yeah.
And I've got my green crushed velvet tights.
Ooh.
I've got my boots made by Sons of Sandler.
But do
You
they
know what's funny?
rip the fur?
Son of
Do you have the
Sandler.
do you have the buckle
like
boots
the
or the high
worst-
buckles, the low buckles? What?
Mid buckles.
the
They don't go
size?
knee high, but they're
oh,
like
you
mid
have the
shin
same
high.
boots as me. You
Well,
have
that's for people that are indecisive. You either go high or low, but you don't go mid.
the-
God damn it!
Oh man.
Oh, that was a close one. Holy shaky.
Never go mid.
You killed me. Exploding John Moxley.
Hey, I'm
Just
it's
in
third
angry,
place.
Actually,
Okay.
do good at this Instagib thing. What a concept.
I assume tonight that John Moxley is losing and going on paternity leave, but that wouldn't be
He's
the
going to
first
explode
time they
into-
have swerved
He's going to
that.
explode into retire, into vacation. Yes.
Christ.
Oh man.
Oh, it's my
No,
favorite
no, but
level.
it's funny because my first Ren Fair costume, basically, I mean, of course, I used part of my fursuit, but my first set of pants, instead of it being like these patched up slacks that actually kind of fit the aesthetic, I used some black yoga pants.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
And
yoga pants are the jam. Dude.
the first time I wore this costume was at one of the MCFCs. And this was when they had a bunch of non-con going guests there that were having drinks, and I got felt up by a drunk chick.
Oh,
That was like,
boo.
"Oh man, you must
You're
work
an
out,"
icon.
and I'm just like, "Okay, thanks."
Do you?
Fuck.
I mean,
I mean,
probably
did you
back
did
then.
you,
It's been a while.
I mean,
but-
did you like
You probably work out.
reciprocate?
It's
Do you-
it's all very.
Pants are
you-
not-
Yeah,
I'm
I
doing
mean,
like-
I've got
Damn
post-COVID
it.
brain fog, so I don't
Are
even
you-
know half the shit what I'm talking
Wait,
about.
wait, wait!
you like
you have
a
post-COVID
werewolf,
brain
but-
fog,
Yeah,
werewolf,
but we're
but
still
you
in
work out.
COVID. You fucking time
Werewolf
traveler.
boyfriend.
yeah. Well, I had. You want to know how I spent my New Year's?
alone.
No, I was with my
Aw.
mate, but on the other side of a door, because I was still burning up with a fucking fever with COVID.
Oh fuck!
Oh no.
And I was watching the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie
Colon for theaters.
that was on stream
Arise, chicken, arise!
at midnight. Guess what happens during the film?
Explosion.
No, it was the moment where Neil Peart comes in and resurrects Meatwad from taking a shotgun blast to the face
Nice.
with the drum solo of life. That was exactly at midnight for my New Year's.
And it
That's
worked.
special.
You're still here. It's great.
Of all the things to welcome you into the new year, like I mean,
Exactly.
like, honestly, let's just throw some stuff at the wall and see what sticks. Because
Absolutely.
Damn it, Draggor.
everyone was like going into 2020. Everyone had those jokes like, oh, if you start Die Hard at this exact moment, Hans Gruber falls off the tower at exactly midnight, or if you watch the Pokemon movie, Ash kisses Charizard at exactly midnight. Yeah,
Jesus
I feel like
Christ.
I think
all
the moral of
those.
the story is stop watching Die Hard, and then we'll never have another 2020.
Oh my god, I feel that just the Die Hard as a Christmas movie discourse is just someone cosmically said, "I'm done with this conversation." COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, no, that's,
So
was
that's
God's
the
way of
true
punishing us, but
reason
it
for
wasn't for anything
COVID.
other than talking about Die Hard too much. Like, God got sick of Die Hard conversations.
Die Hard is a very okay movie. It is not the most amazing Christmas movie of all time, or whatever people say.
No, I consider it a Christmas movie, but I hate Christmas movies. So
Fur,
I
it
only
sounds like
consider
you
it a
have an
Die Hard
opinion
movie.
on what the greatest Christmas movie ever made is.
Hold on, Fur. I have a counter argument. Okay, this is America.
How the Grinch Stole
It's
Christmas.
literally a white dude and a wife beater killing terrorists. It's the most American Christmas movie.
Even though the terrorists are also white, so no.
Yeah, but they
Well,
have funny
that's
accents.
true. That's how they get away with it.
Was
Topical.
Hans Gruber
It's classic
white? I
if it's
thought he was
German.
German.
I thought they were some kind of weird, like, you made up Eastern European just
Yeah.
villain.
They're from
They were
Slovakia.
Eastern European, it was Eastern Germany. So they were still Russian. and
Commies.
They were communists, so I mean,
Oh,
that's the
what?
80s equivalent of terrorists, so I guess it was okay.
It's like how oh, we're killing robots. That's fine.
Exactly.
Bugs, that's what we call
the
them.
Ninja
in Starship
Turtle rule.
Troopers.
You can't go wrong with robots.
But robots can go wrong on you.
You can go
Absolutely.
very
with
wrong,
Westworld.
If you play,
dude. I bought the wrong model Roomba, and it sucks. I went totally wrong with
Oh,
robots.
jeez.
Oh, wait, isn't that what rumors
Hey,
are supposed to
Fur.
do?
Suck it
why
off.
don't you make the Roomba scream when it runs into walls, like Michael did?
Oh, yeah, ours just gets stuck under the couch like a dick.
Oh, then it didn't start.
Oh, so it's part cat.
Yeah.
It just gets
You
stuck
can
under
make
the
a
couch.
Roomba that doesn't have vacuum function, it just moves your cat around.
Oh,
Oh,
my-
sorry,
my
I just
cat
saw
got
it.
too
Toffee was
afraid of
saying.
Roomba.
So I didn't know this, and Xander, you're gonna have to tell John the human this. Toffee Apple is part of a Viking reenactment group.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool.
That's hopefully, yeah, okay.
Look,
Vikings
just
are
like
tough, man.
various other
Yes.
role play scenes, it is
Yes,
rooted
yes,
in
yes.
consent.
You already know where I'm going. So
There is no
yeah.
actual non-con raping and pillaging.
Yes, okay,
Right.
you know where I was going. It's like,
My
whoa.
goodness.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
wait,
The
what?
order of those functions is very crucial too.
Yeah, I used to do 18th century British
I
reenacting.
listen to hardcore history. I know this shit's really bad.
What was that, Headfoxen?
Inflation making you big and round. There's two.
No!
Hey, shut up! I want to hear what Headfoxen said. I didn't hear.
I used to do 18th century British reenacting.
Cool.
So,
And
like,
living-
what is
living near Philly.
involved with that?
The most expensive piece of clothing I will ever own.
Oh,
Making spotted dick, right? They have
Yeah, but how-
spotted dick.
Man, I'd hate to be like literally any other nationality at that thing.
Oh god.
18th century. Oh my golly.
look, I hope at least with a lot of the reenactments, they are anachronistic as far as various social things.
Well, I mean, what's the point then?
What do you mean?
Well, our group,
Look,
That-
if your
that's why I-
reenactment needs to be rooted in prejudice and racism, then fuck your reenactment. Get the hell
I
out of here.
agree.
Second
Like, yeah,
that.
you're just bringing it back then.
I have to
Like,
say
yeah.
that it's like people cosplaying Nazis that are in anime.
Dude, I'm
It's
not
not fucking
even
cool.
exaggerating. I was going to bring this up. Like my uncle on my mom's
Oh,
side
no.
has like a full-on Nazi fucking uniform that he wore as like a Halloween costume, but he also shaved his stash to do the whole Hitler look.
Oh my!
And I'm just
God.
like,
Why?
that's what I mean. Like, there's a fine line between like mocking something as a Halloween costume and then actually like going full force into like cosplaying that shit.
Going full Hitler is a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's the
And I didn't
Never
find
go
out
full
until
Hitler.
like almost 2 decades later that he's like a right-wing nut job, basically.
Amazing.
So I'm just like,
There it is. See, like, you
know-
need to add a comedy element, like, you know, you're Hitler in like a bra and panties.
yeah,
or something
made
like that.
uniform.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
except we have Dr. Frankenfurter that will dress up in lace and bra and panties, and there's
Sal.
nothing punching down about that.
Hi, Sal.
I mean, I didn't mean to punch down like that, but you know, again, you know,
No,
if you're just
if-
dressing like Hitler, you're just dressing like Hitler. There's
Yeah,
no
exactly.
joke there.
Hitler
Yeah.
is not Dr. Frankenfurter. There's a kind of a very, very, very broad line between the two.
But
Look.
what? All right, so there's a role playing game setting that I greatly adore, and it's called
Okay.
oh my god, Deadlands, and it's
Yeah.
called the Weird West. It's basically Cthulhu meets post Civil War
Yes.
America, and in the
In the
book
Draggor-
of Deadlands Reloaded, they say up front like there are aspects that we choose to be representative of the time. Of those, we are not engaging in slavery as baked in, or racism or sexism as baked in. It happened
right.
because historically it happened, but this is a game and here for fun, and we are not here to trivialize fucking genocide and atrocities.
right.
Right.
And so,
Yeah,
like,
the only
and it's
thing
great.
Hitler's good for is like blowing up in Bionic Commando.
I find that
I love that game.
representation of old times. Like, you can't just distill it to good and bad, otherwise you get brain poisoned by nostalgia. Remember that all times were shitty.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's why
Like, make America great again. Yeah,
Exactly,
when was
no,
it
exactly.
great? The 50s?
I mean, it was great before humans were here.
Apparently.
Well, no,
I
it
agree.
was great when natives were here too. Let's make no mistake.
Native, let me tell you, tribes still fought. It's not like it was all peaceful.
Oh, they
yeah,
didn't
no,
fight
that's
like
just-
Europeans fought, though.
But it wasn't. It was in the name of something stupid. It wasn't just in the name of conquering and imperialism.
Oh, also it wasn't.
I mean, it
Super
could be,
warfare.
I don't even want to be projecting and say it was that. Like, resource contention is still a thing.
Which is inherently capitalistic.
Well,
People
Native
will
Americans had
always-
one of the greatest
Are you
substitutions for
accusing
warfare.
the indigenous people
any
of America
action
from being
I'm
of
fairly
any
certain.
No,
type
no, I'm
of
talking about the tenets.
I'm just
No.
All right,
Funny.
Boomer, you're done. Stop.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
Boomer, stop talking about
Doom.
game.
I like Doom. Lasers. Wow.
had the greatest institution for warfare of any culture ever.
Wow, such lasers. Much Doom.
Yeah. Well,
So how about that Instagib?
the problem with talking about lasers is you inevitably get to generic blue laser shooting into a sky, making all movies bad.
And then
So-
you talk about the Jewish space laser, and we're back
God
to square
damn
one.
it. Damn it, Xander.
That wasn't me. That one was not
I
me.
actually wanted to talk about something on this topic.
Did you guys see the Jewish space laser iceberg? There was the giant square iceberg. Just saying.
God damn it.
Dead serious. It's a
Hi,
an iceberg
everyone.
that's
This
like
is
a perfect
Dooming with
square.
Draggor. This is the chaotic portion. That first hour is the actual show and interview. And this, well,
Draggor, actually, I do have
Hey,
something
Draggor
for
wins,
you
so
about
it doesn't
warfare.
matter.
So
Someone
the
say
native
this is a real
tribes
show.
actually had one of the coolest substitutes for warfare. They would play lacrosse in the nude to the last man standing.
Great.
That was the coolest thing, and
can
that's
we
all.
bring
it
that
was.
back?
That's,
Yeah.
that's
Body
the right-
positivity,
Right, exactly.
lacrosse.
Until you drop?
That's how it should go.
Lacrosse till you die or drop. Yes.
Drop. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Die.
Well, people did die. I mean,
Wait,
come on.
Okay. That's
But
lacrosse. for you.
lacrosse.
Yeah, lacrosse.
till you toss.
The original lacrosse sticks were about a foot long. They had a circle about 3 inches wide. They used a tee of leather, and they played with a rock.
And now they're
Whoa,
used
it's
by
fucking-
white suburban girls as an excuse to play sport.
I played those white suburban girls as a child, and they're vicious.
Hey, Cyrus.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
vicious.
absolutely.
Ball was originally fur.
Hey, Cyrus, how was that? What? You weren't visible on my screen.
Isn't there like a
Wasn't
lacrosse
visible,
match at FC every year or something?
Oh,
That
It's
gotta
the
do
special
lacrosse match,
level.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Fursuit lacrosse match.
I'll totally do it. I'm
Yeah,
in.
do
I
it
will
now.
fursuit. If someone makes me a fursuit, I'll bring my lacrosse gear.
Oh boy.
So basically, heat stroke the game.
It's for the game.
I'm still trying to get Furry Pro Wrestling to
Heat
happen.
Stroke Simulator
That's a nightmare.
39 or whenever they come back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that like the liability on that is the
Yup,
biggest thing.
yes, I know. It's a thing.
I mean, shit. Like, I wanted to have like smoke effects and stuff like that for like a stage show, but like no one wants to approve fog machines for a concert apparently.
Well, the good news is
how
we have
expensive
one
that
couple
is?
furries who can wrestle, so
Jeez,
Expensive
man.
for what?
To have a fog machine at a con or
Oh,
just in
dude.
any public space?
Fog
It-
machines are
it's-
crazy. Liability shit.
No, it's not even liability. You got to hire a fire marshal.
It's fire marshal. Yeah. So
Yeah,
the
right.
fog
Fog
machine.
You can get it at Halloween City.
No, it's not liability. It's they have to turn off they have to turn off the fire system and then have a physical
Oh.
firefighter there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
I didn't even realize that. I didn't think it would set off a fire alarm or fire system.
Oh,
They
it's smoke.
absolutely do.
Certainly. Certainly.
Machine that makes smoke. That's what smoke detects.
What did you
detect.
think?
Well,
the
it's not
machine
smoke.
did?
It's
Oh, it was really you. Shoot.
particleized
Well, I know
glycol.
that fog machines are like vaporizing just
They're an
fluid.
atomizer.
They're not, you know.
I'm allergic to those. That's good to know.
Oh.
Well, it
You
depends
are?
on the fog machine too. Some of them use mineral oil.
It depends what's in them.
Uh-huh. And most of them use glycol.
Oh,
I'm
right.
allergic to
Jumbles
glycol.
has you've got the glycol bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm
call
allergic to
bullshit.
glycol.
Yeah, that was one you
can't
found out
make
the
either.
hard way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
All right, so I'm going to blab and wrap this up because this is the last match and then the stream will be done. This has been DooMing with me, Draggor. We will have our guest Photonz return, of which we will then guaranteed tell the Photonz version of Parking Lot OG Kush and all that
yes.
happened. I can't wait to hear about the things the rest of us have forgotten.
There's a
Oh
goose.
my.
There was
were
a lot
many
of lotion
geese.
after the fact.
Will there
for all
be a
the
previously
chafing.
on for that?
Yeah, I think so. Why
Good.
not?
But yeah.
Hey, Draggor,
Other guests
Have we-
that are going to be making a return that still have to be scheduled. Semj will be making a return. We never did get a chance to talk about service animals and in the fandom. So Semj will be a guest and we will go into that. For those of you who don't know or remember, Semj is the original founder of Whose Lion Is It Anyway? And was one of the first squared guest of honor.
yep.
We're probably going to have Ash, who's been on a few times now. We haven't gotten to talk about role-playing games and nerdery yet, so we are likely to do that. Who else?
Ash.
I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but Ash is the current director of programming at Anthrocon. Ash was my guest for the first squared edition of this show.
she's pretty hilarious. Just saying.
Oh, yeah, they were cool.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Fur, I haven't told you this yet, but I'm going to ask you to schedule to be a proper guest in light of everything that's been happening and all the madness you do.
You really want to listen to my voice for a full hour?
Yes.
Hashtag
Honestly,
guest of
listen to
honor.
this. Do you want that to be part of your show's legacy?
It's a sexy voice.
Fur,
love it.
you were here for what just happened 15 minutes ago. What legacy?
Will you record my voicemail for me?
If the show is still here.
Why don't you record my voicemail? for
Tron
me?
Legacy. There you go.
The hope I haven't done it yet, but now that am I a 2016 imp? I am a heavily modified version of the imp. I have the head spikes are mine. These design decisions, Fishy, wonderful artist Fishy, spent a lot of time working with me to create this custom version you see here. There's a full ref sheet and everything, but yeah. We got some fun stuff lined up. There are some other games we do want to play. There's some other mods. I'm going to try and have Iggy the Dinosaur on, who does all the wonderful various game show panels you've seen at conventions. Also was a guest at First Squared. We're probably going to do... there's a Doom mod called Jump Maze. I don't expect that to be everyone's thing. It can be very maddening.
Sounds good.
One
to
thing
me.
you like
It's got a
it.
high floor to it, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna try that. There is a new version of Doomware out, the WarioWare like multiplayer mini game for this. I played it
yes.
earlier today.
Oh, yeah.
Seems
Oh,
to
it
be
is
less
crazy.
buggy. A lot of adjustments have been made, so I will announce when we do that.
Little foxes
Yeah.
in boxes.
Thank you, Xander, for hosting Golf with Furry Friends before this and raiding into it. Thank you,
problem.
Boozy Badger, for doing Red Dead Redemption 2 and raiding into Xander. If there's anyone in the chat that I should raid this group into, post it. If there's anyone on the voice chat here that's like doing a thing now, tell me, and I will pick
hang on
one,
one
whatever
sec.
comes up first, and raid into it.
Single player Doom after
Isn't
this.
Spring doing one?
Is who?
Oh, wait a minute. It's a subscriber only chat. I can't fucking.
Well,
did
if
you
you're
do that
on
here
Xander's
too?
through the follow, click through to mine. Mine is follower only because bots kept bombarding.
Oh, that sucks.
But following is free.
Turn that subscriber
What
only.
do you got
thing
against
off.
bots, man?
Yeah, I thought I
The
thought
bot
robots were
that
cool
joined
20
Draggor
minutes
Show
ago.
and posted cheese pizza last night was pretty miserable.
Wait, what?
I'm not
Um,
explaining more, but if you know what that
Don't
is, you
explain
know how
anymore.
upset I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah, holy shit.
Oh, that's what. Oh God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
don't
been
explain
raids
it.
going on, so if you're in chats and things, last public service announcement.
Oh,
There's
Jesus
people
Christ.
that are trying to use bots and things to post horrible things to Telegram groups. So if you're getting
Yeah.
an influx of stuff, turn off media posts, turn on slow mode. There's been rumors that bots are compromised. I personally haven't seen that yet, but various forms of these warnings have come true, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really
So
wish
yeah,
you didn't
post
remind me of that.
Rock and
I
Roll
have a-
Dragon. There we go. I'm gonna raid into Rock and Roll Dragon. So Rashoni, you got the stream going right now?
Yes, I do actually.
Huzzah! So Rashoni, Rock and Roll Dragon, we are going to raid in there right now. Thank you, Photonz, for joining. Thank you, Xander and Jumbles, for helping co-host. And thank you to everyone else that was here playing along and shooting
Go away.
stuff with us.
Hell yeah.
Leave.
Hey, thanks, man.
Get out.
Much fun doing Q.
Okay, bye.
All right, let's get this raid going.
I don't think we have a voice of pizza that's in the oven now.
My car washed. I'll see you guys
Okay.
around.
Thank you,
Yeah, see ya.
Fur.
Take care, Fur.
Good night,
Or
everyone.
watch wrestlers
Y'all.
explode.
See ya.
Oh man.
Why does it say... Oh, raid in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Oh damn.
Till the next time.
Oh, yeah.
Drifting by me.
Wow. Well, thank you for the 19 party raid. Damn.
Yeah, nice job, everyone.
We're
So,
still
wait,
on
did we-
YouTube, so let me stop the stream. Hang on.
Oh, okay.